Gratitude. One of the most important sort of traits to adapt into your life, if you don't already do, to have a fulfilled life. Because if you're not happy and grateful for who you are and what you have, you're never going to be fulfilled in life, that's certain. I just had a chat with the owner of my favorite pizza store, who happens to be from Afghanistan. He came to Australia as a refugee, and he basically asked me first, like, why exactly, Peter, did you come to Australia? Don't you have a pretty good life in Germany? And I said, yeah, that's true, we have a good economy, being famous for efficiency, engineering, creating quality products, etc. But unfortunately, people are very negative and pessimistic. Not saying everyone, but a huge amount, unfortunately, is very negative and loves to complain even though they have a very good life. And what's the reason for that? They're not aware that they have a good life. Now, the pizza guy told me that he actually comes from Afghanistan, came here as a refugee, and his village was once surrounded for 4 months entirely by the Taliban. And there was no way to get out, no way to get in, and also there was no sort of supply possible, so no sort of products, groceries, water. So they were running out of food actually. And he told me they were eating grass because there was nothing to eat. Now, don't know where you're coming from yourself, but I assume you come from somehow a westernized country where you have pretty good standards, where you can go to the supermarket, you have 20 to 30 different sorts of meats, different sorts of rice, pasta, chocolate, everything. And all of us, including me, we sometimes take that all for granted. But you shouldn't, because there's so many countries out there, so many people that daily have to walk 5 kilometers to just have water. There's so many families that can't feed their kids in, for example, Africa. And it's sometimes all good and nice to see that on TV and feeling sorry for them, but then you just switch off the TV and you go back to your normal routine daily life. And what I encourage you to do is to leave your comfort zone. Go and travel. Go and speak to people that you maybe don't really feel like speaking to because it's uncomfortable. And especially traveling changed my life very much. And there's also obviously different ways you can travel. You can do like the flash packing holiday where you stay in hotels, you go drinking with other Westerners mostly, go to the beautiful beaches, take selfies and all the main tourist sites, and you fly home. You can do that obviously. Or you see a little side corner somewhere in, I don't know, Bangkok, Kuala Lumpur, New York, wherever you are, whatever country, or somewhere in Africa. And you just go in there and see what happens. You explore sort of the things that are not as common, not as comfortable. And then often, actually, the things that change your life, the experiences that will make your life valuable suddenly happen. But for that, you have to leave your comfort zone. So it's very important. I think traveling really made me so sort of grounded, open-minded and grateful that I actually realized how good my life is, how thankful I can be for who I am today and what I have. And no matter who you are, no matter what job you do, how much money you have, it's not about that. Gratitude has nothing to do with where you're at in life. Gratitude is a general term that always can be or should be applied, because even if you're a millionaire, there's hundreds of rich people out there, I'm pretty sure, that are not happy, they don't have gratitude, because there's this never-ending desire to want more, which is also good to have. But if it comes from a place of emptiness, you're never going to fill this void within you. Now what I encourage you to do is, if you don't do it already, at least just 5 to 10 minutes every day. Sit down, switch off everything, your phone, your TV, all sort of distractions, and just hold in, ideally take a piece of paper and a pen, and write down, what am I actually grateful for today and generally? And if you do that daily, I do it every morning, you will see how your life will change in a positive direction. Thanks for watching, and wherever you're watching, make sure you like, subscribe and share. There's going to be much more content to come in the near future, and I see you soon.